Times when I can't find my room, I'll just sit and hold on to you. And it keeps me safe, yeah, it keeps me safe. And I really wish we could just stay. The time just keeps running away. And I might just choke, yeah, I might just choke.
This blue eye perceives all things conjoined. The past, the future, and the present. Everything flows, and all is connected. This eye is not merely seeing reality, it is touching the truth. There is nothing to fear.
I see what you mean.
It's me! It me indeed. Welcome. Welcome to the streamer. This is my face. It worked this time around. Nice. My hair is a bit wet because I've been outside doing errands, and then rain came. Rain came. That's what I want to say. And it was very surprising, and I got wet, but then everything went all right. Okay, so today is going to be a bit of a chillax stream. We got the right music going on. It seems like it's fine to stream the chilled cow stuff. I got copyright strikes, but you know, it's like not like copyright claims, not strikes. So it's kind of like they're like fine as long as they're getting the good advertisement money from me. You know, all of the one people watching. Capitalism, am I right? So we are going to be doing today some exciting stuff. We are going to actually, the game is finished in the sense that all of the major features have been implemented. So now it's all about playtesting, testing those features. We have to do some balancing on how many the buns cost to unlock. That's something that we have to figure out yet. There's some little tweaks I want to be doing. We have like 200 tokens free. We might do some token cleaning up. Also, I got some feedback from Sebastian, from my musician. Sebastian said that there's some things that he would like to change in the way the music behaves. I agreed with those changes, so we're gonna implement them today. And then if you have some time, then we can already start also pixel arting. It would be also good, not just pixel arting, but actually planning ahead what buns we are going to actually use for the remaining slots that are free. So what kind of pastries we're going to have in our game. So yeah, that's something I'm also looking at. But before we do anything, man, there's like never a good place for this cable to be attached. If I was a good streamer, I would do like a cable that is like, I could totally do it. I could do like a cable that is always here, and it would be like routed underneath the table. Oh, that would be so dope. And would be never in the way, like the way it is right now. Anyways, okay. So let us look at the thing. I will do the git sync because I found a small bug last time around. After the stream, I was like browsing through the program and like, you know, sometimes you're like the fridge horror when you go to the fridge after a movie and you open the fridge and you're like, wait a minute, something odd happened in this movie. If you think this through. And I had like the same thing where I like lie on the couch browsing and I'm like, wait a minute. Did I get that array right? I think that array was wrong. How did my brain remember this? So yeah, one array was messed up. It was the array. I'm gonna show you. Oh no, there is no Pico-8. Also, let me get a good cake emoji. Cake emoji. Keiko! And the short cake emoji is the best. Best emoji. And today this cable just doesn't want to cooperate. It's just like, nah. Right. Where were we? Oh man. Do not get distracted, Christian. So, CD buns. By the way, also I noticed like sometimes it takes a while. Sometimes you have to try a bunch of things to understand what is the thing that you actually enjoy. Like what is your actual taste. And I figured out I am if it comes to mechanical keyboards, I'm definitely down with the MX brown switches. I am not so much down with the MX blue switches. And to give you an idea what the difference is, so this is MX brown. It's like this very low. It's not clicky. It's more like a punchy kind of like tone. And this is MX blue. It has like this clicky, sharp tone. And I like the brown one. I like the bass. And this concludes our mechanical keyboard hour. Although, so that I was already thinking, because I really love my other coding keyboard. But yeah, it loses blue switches, so I was already thinking maybe I can order the same keyboard with brown switches. That would be great. Chitty Buns! Load Buns! So the problem that I discovered yesterday was this part here. When the game discovers that it has been pirated, the intro text should change and not the W list. For some reason I changed the W list. Mixed up my arrays. So let me look what my wise and talented musician said I should change about the way the music works. Okay, so the fade in for the intro music is too long. Same thing for the shop. The shop music is too loud. So we should make the entire intro musical softer. Okay, so he actually just wants to make all of the fade-ins. Destroy all of the fade-ins, he says. Get rid of the fade-ins. Nobody needs those fade-ins. And I'm like, okay. Okay, fam. Got you! No fade-ins. Even more tokens for us then. Yeah, we also changed something here, I don't know why. No fade-ins. Damn. Damn, son. Yeah, he was right. Of course he's right. He's a musician. Sometimes you gotta trust. You gotta trust. Just trust. Trust people who know better. I'm already... I can't stop playing. I'm already in the game. If I get a donut... Yes. Yeah, boy! Easy peasy. Is that even a game? Things are looking nice. Okay, so this works nicely. So I think we implement everything. Yeah, he suggests to make this Starsky music a bit softer, and I agree. It's so good. And I think that's the problem, like why we need this break here, because the music's so loud and it kind of feels like you do something wrong when you go to the game. I'm personally something I'm a bit like apprehensive about is like there's this wait. This 1 second wait that feels slightly too long. So let's get it down. How do we do this? Oh, by the way, also we want to... Where was... Yeah, this is the show intro, right? We want to do the long short show intro. Yeah, it's just I feel like we can shave off. We can half this perhaps. But how do I do this? How is possible? I don't even knov. Show spacing? No. Let's show shop. Start game. Mine menu. Okay. Let's see. Maybe we have it in the update main. Show shop. Start game. It's right here. I don't even knov. Oh, and maybe it's here. Yeah, this is the wait time. So let's get it down to half a second. I don't know, maybe I don't feel it anymore, but for some reason I needed the 60 seconds before. Feels wrong. Let's go 40. Let's keep it at 40 then. That's couple of shaved off a couple of milliseconds here. Cool. So what else? Oh yeah, one of the abilities, I slept over it and I don't like the ability. So that's the ability that, the 4 of ability, I didn't like it after all. The problem I have with this ability is that it's very similar to the shuffle back ability if you're doing the endless mode. If you're not doing the endless mode, it's not as similar. It's very different actually, it's way more powerful. But it's also like very rare that you can actually implement it, and it's also difficult to explain. It seems like an ability that nobody would ever use. I think this could be a really good ability. Not even just an ability, but it could be a really good ability or like a gameplay mechanic where it's like, okay, or you equip something or you maybe activate a certain game mode and that allows you to create those poker hands out of the 4 cards at the bottom. I think that would be interesting to do. But that mechanic doesn't step up to that kind of feeling. So yeah, I don't know. It seems like, and also there's another problem. Like we spend a lot of tokens investing in a mechanic that allows us to select individual cards from the hand, and we only have one ability that actually does that. So that feels also like a kind of wasted tokens if we just have one ability. So I thought maybe about using a second ability that allows you to select a card from the hand, and I think a good candidate for such an ability would be, because we already have an ability that lowers the amount of the order down from 3 to 1. So we could just as well have another ability that gives you like a random bun. We already thought about like a mutate ability that mutates the bun. We didn't implement it, but we can maybe implement it now. So it's like kind of like we have still a mutate, but it's kind of like not on the actual buns on the board. Instead, it's about buns, the orders in your hand. So yeah, this is what I want to be doing here. Let's bring back the music. Okay, so we need to find the 4-in-1. Also, it didn't even have like a good name, right? It wasn't even a good name. If it was Rapture, which is a really great name, I would be fine of keeping it. But it doesn't even have that. There's nothing going for it. Bad ability. Also, I'm thinking of maybe doing some kind of like super powerful ability, but I'm not sure what. Because so far we have like 2 abilities that have that cost 2 points, and that seems like a very low count. So anyways, let me pull up my powers list, and then yeah, 4 of a kind is this current name. Nobody's interested in that kind of. So we will have to rename it to something else, right? So how are we going to? So the question is, I was already thinking about this a lot. So I wanted to change it to like mutate or something, but we have to figure out a good name for this. So let me bring up the ever so popular thesaurus. Let us find a good name for. For this ability. So I kind of like change mine or convince. So the idea is that somebody wants a bun, but you kind of like sure persuade. Should be like a short word. Hey Maxine. Sway would be okay, but it seems like it sounds like swinging. Hook could be kind of nice.
The truth is that I don't like people much. And they don't much like me.
How about bait? Bribe. Bribe would be kind of... Lure. Seduce. Oh, seduce would be great. But can we have a synonym for seduce? Entice. Coax. Coax seems very aggressive. Invite, okay. Induce. Wheedle. I never heard of wheedle. Bribe, bait. Beguile. Seriously? Beguile? Charm. Yeah, charm. Why is charm not here? Lure. Lure could also. Okay, so let's go charm. I think charm would be nice. So let's call this charm. Change an order to a seduce. Yeah, seduce would be great, but it's just so long. I'm gonna try seduce. I'm gonna see if seduce works, and if seduce doesn't work, I will change it to charm. Okay? Seduce would be super foxy. Change in order. Change the pass tree of an order. This would. That's how you yeah, pass tree. Okay, good. Seduce is the one. Think about Mai-Chan and Big Buns. Wow. Let's stay classy here, all right? We're talking about the pastries seducing people, not Mai-Chan. Mai-Chan is charming. She's kind, 4 of a kind. She's helpful. She has good taste. She's not a seductress. But her pastries definitely are incredibly alluring. That's something I really liked about I don't know if I want to say about it, but illustrations. So illustrations, right? The art here is riding the line. But in a good way, in a way that I like. It's like it's never getting explicit. So that's what I enjoy. And Mai-Chan's sweet buns for sure. It's like it's suggestive, but it's very safe. It's super family friendly, and it's just like there's like a sprinkling of suggestiveness, and that's something that's very classy, I think. Don't check Twitter. Don't check Twitter. So I don't know. I like to err on the side of staying classy. So we're gonna remove the 4 off. Look at how much easier. We're gonna save some tokens that way, probably. Look, we can just remove so much stuff now because of the 4 off. So this is 13. Oops. And then if P equals 13, I know there's like, I think there's the it's kind of hard to tell. I kind of like the purity of the game idea. Like, it's so charming that it's just, it's just like this girl and she enjoys pastries. I think this is like something that's very endearing. And if you want to see more into it, it's your thing. The game doesn't really push you in that. It shouldn't push you in that direction. Spend star seduce. We could have some saucy icons for this. So let me pull up the diet. So yeah, we're gonna go sell order. I'm gonna go local alt equals sell order bun. So the idea is we're gonna yeah. It's actually more. So the problem is we want to have a random bun, but we want to absolutely have it for a different bun. So it's like 3 buns that we're selecting from, not like every possible bun. So, it's actually not obvious how to do this. There's multiple ways of how I can imagine this working. So absolutely need this. So we're gonna measure the token count, because we're gonna take the one that takes less tokens. Wait, so let's start at this. So our starting point, our base is 7,931. Let me switch to Pico-8 view. So first idea is to go like choices, whatever. We're gonna put all of the buns in an array. Then we're gonna go delete from choices the bun array. We can just do it like this, and then we can do equals floor 1 plus R&D 3. We probably should know that it's going to be 3. Yeah. Choices. Floor and R&D 3, right? It's going to be something like this. And we arrive at 7,951 tokens. That's just like a 20 token implementation. That's pretty good. See you later, Maxine. I love when the beat kicks in. Oh, Sirius is picked. Oh, it didn't work. Okay, something was wrong. It's 13, right? 13. Did I get something wrong? Oh. Okay. Let's see. Oh, underscore. Ha! Caught it. It didn't work. Oh right, it doesn't work obviously because we changed maybe the data, but we actually didn't update the actual card. So that's something we have to do now. Osper.s equals. Okay, let's try this. Actually, it's not Osper, but it's like load out. Am I right? I'm right. By the way, I want to check if the... yeah, change me. Okay, that's okay. It fits into the screen, so I'm glad about that. Oh yeah, it worked! Can I do this as well now? Like, is that something I can? Okay, so let's see if we can do the. Oh, let's do this. Yes, it worked. Nice. So ideally, I would if it. Oh man, so there's like two icons you could do for seduce. One would be. Oh, we could like have like a croissant or something, like on a bed or something, like lying on a bed. But the best one would be the meme where it's like this guy turning around and there's like this girl, and then instead of the girl there's a bun. That would be really funny. But alas, 32 pixels. Gonna be hard to pull that off. Okay, so this was the first implementation of this. Sadly, yeah, I can't imagine the other implementation to be faster. The other implementation would be to do a loop and randomly pick stuff until you find one that is... Yeah, but it's good. Would be a loop. Let's try this, just to be sure. Oh, I'm gonna actually save this so we can restore the old one. I always forget it's repeat, right? Repeat until I think it's better to just do like this. Cell order bun equals, and then I'm gonna go floor. So this would be the other solution. Wow, it's actually faster. I mean, it takes less tokens. I stand corrected. It'd be 4 tokens faster. Incredible. I need to check if it actually works. It does, girl! Hi again, I see you are already cutting tokens down like said. Yeah, I mean, I changed a function. I changed one of the orders that I invented yesterday, or the special abilities. I didn't like it, and so I changed to a different one. And while I'm writing, I'm already trying to shave off any token I can, obviously. Because if you have only 200 tokens left, then every token counts. Actually, I was already thinking about doing a pass here and shaving all of the tokens away, but we're not at the limit yet, so maybe there's no reason to. I don't know. Let's see about that. Okay, so we got this new ability in now. So let me check this in. It's the use. Right, so now comes a bit of a game design or planning, where we have to kind of like come up with which bun belongs to which ability and which buns we actually want to have in our game. Because not all of these are done yet. So let's see. Oh my god. Wait, you know what? I'm gonna open my sheets, and I want you to see my sheets because there's some sensitive material in there. Sheets. Okay, so there we go. Okay, let me just make a new sheet. Okay, so what are the buns that we currently have? These are the buns we currently have. Okay, so bun number 1 is a sweet bun. Then we have croissant. Then we have what's the name? Cinnamon bun. Cinnamon roll. Then we have pretzel. Then we have brownie. Then we have eclair. Technically it's probably like this, like, right? Like, oh man. Eclair, that's how you write it? How do you spell eclair? Yep, eclair. Oh, without an E at the end, interesting. Okay, eclair. Donut. Then cupcake. Then that was cream puff. Rhumbaba. Then Nussecke. Okay, and that means we have 1, 2, 3. We have 5 pastries free. So what are good? Actually, maybe I get those sticky notes out here, and I'm gonna put them in the list. So because the sticky notes are great, but okay. So these are some things that we can add. I think absolutely, no questions asked. We need to have a taiyaki. I want to absolutely have a taiyaki. I'm down with taiyaki. We have to still draw it, but that's another question. So every round pastry, like Krapfen, I'm not really like down with, because it's like it's gonna be very difficult to distinguish it from the sweet bun. It's kind of like this. It's almost the same pastry if you think about it. So let's see. Cannoli. What is cannoli? Oh, they are the round ones, right? Is it Italian? Yeah, it's Italian. We don't have any. We don't have a lot of Italian ones, which cannoli would be a great candidate for. I think we have to get cannoli in there. Some people might suggest cronuts, but we have so many American ones already. I think cronut is an American, right? Yeah, New York. It's not even like ancient. It's like super, right? 2013. Pfft. Oh, I like the cross buns because they kind of like, they're buns and they kind of look nice. Where do they come from? British Isles, okay. Yeah, but we kind of want to have like a scone, right? Yes, we need to have the scones. There's no way we will get away without the scones. That's actually a really good scone. Somebody suggested waffles. I'm not sure about waffles. Kind of like breaks our rule. Let's see what else we people suggested. Whoopie pie. What is cool? Where does that come from? US baked. Pfft. I don't want to have US. We have two things from the US. We're fine. Germknödel. Oh yeah, no, no, thanks. I'm fine. I mean, it's great, but also that doesn't even look like a pastry. It looks like you need to actually fork and spoon to eat it. See out. Oh, that's this weird cookie, right? But that looks more like a cookie. It kind of looks, and baklava would be kind of neat because, but baklava is so weird. It's kind of like difficult to recognize baklava. There's so many shapes. Also, green is not something that we're actually using. I mean, this would kind of like a nice shape for the baklava. Also, baklava you don't eat with a hand, so that's something. I think that's also important to keep in mind. So punch roll. Yeah, I like that one. But what is it? Punschrolle. It's Swedish. I'd be down with a punch roll. Okay, so let's put this on yes, we might do it. I'm gonna also put baklava on it, just because I like baklava. What about palmier? Oh, these are like. Oh, it's also paid. Oh, we have so much French already, though. Maybe the palmier. There's no reason not to do the palmier, except from like, okay, we have so much French stuff already, and it's kind of like very distinct shape, so I kind of like it. This looks too cakey. Oh, I like this because this is Portuguese. And it kind of looks, I think it would satisfy a lot of people who are like, who want to have pie. Because it looks very pie-ish. Oh man, this looks really tasty, I have to say. So currently I kind of like punch roll and pastel de nata. What's the Berliner Pfannkuchen doing? Nah. Chocolate salami? Is it chocolate salami? Oh, never mind. Yeah, waffles. Aprikosen-Gittertorte. But that's cake! it's cake. Macaron, yeah. Okay, we said okay. Tartelette au citron. Yeah, that's good. Cheesecake. Yeah, we already know that. And boule de coco. Okay, so I think I made up my mind. So we definitely want to have, yeah, I think pastel de nata and the palmier. No, the punch roll. I like the punch roll because it's like very distinct from the other ones. I mean, it uses green, but it's literally green. Like it goes for the green, right? And it's also like from Sweden, so that's great. Got some Swedish stuff in there. And pastel de nata. It kind of looks very, very, very. This looks like tiny pie, and that's something I'd really enjoy about this. Cinnamon. I love it. The 15th most tasty delicacy in the world. That's... What is the most? Oysters? The 50 best things to eat in the world and where to eat them. Okay. Best place to eat all. Okay. Custard tart is the creamy flaky custard tarts served with cinnamon are one of Portugal's great culinary gifts to the world. The original. Okay, let's call it custard tart. Is that what it comes up when I Google for it? Pastel de nata. Because this doesn't look like what we're talking about. This is just this is the one that interests us. Egg custard tart. And what is this custard? This is like some cake BS. But this is like some random recipe somewhere, so I don't care about that too much. These are the ones. I'm not sure if I should go for custard tart or pastel de nata. That's kind of like, is punch roll the correct? Yeah, well, it says there. What if I Google custard tart in Wikipedia? Okay, we're getting this. France, England? Nah. Okay, pastel de nata. We gotta go with these guys. Okay. No baklava? Nope. No palmier? Nope. Oops. I mean, we have two French, we have croissants and we have eclairs. I think we're good with French stuff. We have the scone, so at least we have some British guys covered. We have cannoli, we have the Italians. We have punch roll, which is Scandinavians. Which one is it though? Punch roll? Norwegian? Which one was it? Swedish. Pastel de nata, Portuguese. Taiyaki, Japanese. Nosaka, German. Rhubarba, where is that from again? I'm here for the yum. That's right, Light. Where does that come from? France. Okay, whatever. The French are definitely overrepresented. Cream puffed. Where does that come from? It seems also French. We have cupcakes, American, donut, American, eclair, brownie, American. Yeah, we have 3 American ones. Pretzels. Oh, that's not... Wait. Pretzel. Oh, so it's spelled with Z then. Okay. So that's kind of like more German kind of thing. Cinnamon roll is... I don't know where cinnamon rolls come from. They kind of like very international. Sweden and Denmark. I'm glad. Croissant definitely... is croissant French? Let's just make sure. Austria! Who would have thought? You would think this is more like a French kind of thing. And then sweet bun, hopefully this is Chinese. Please say it's Chinese. Nobody knows. Okay. Okay, so now the question is which of our powers, which of our abilities belong to which pastry, right? So nom is sweet bun, that's okay. Table flip is, we said cinnamon roll. Diet is on a pretzel, that kind of fits. We have a Stella on a croissant, that's okay. I think this is because this is like a good beginner loadout. Maybe I will change it later, but I think I like this loadout. Because you have like a good selection of different skills. You have the nom to manipulate the board. You have a table flip to manipulate the cards that you have on the bottom. And you have diet to kind of like, you know, do some detailed manipulation of the cards in the bottom. And the table flip is also like a big power. Okay, then remaining ones are... Okay, so let's put those guys in here so we know that they belong here. Oops. So we have, oops, oh no, okay, so like this. So swap, flip, spin, roll, order. We have the pancake flip, which I think we're gonna rename to something else. I think pancake flip is not good. Maybe we should just call it 180. Yeah, I think we might call it 180. Because the problem with the pancake flip is it's kind of doesn't make sense if you don't put it on a pancake, right? If it's associated with a different one. You know, why does this tart have a pancake flip, you know? Snatch. Divination. Seduce. And rapture. And then we have 2 more stellars. Hey, this it. Okay, so do you guys see any specific things that are kind of like, okay, that it makes sense to... I kind of like the idea of a spin on a donut, although rapture, like religious, you know. Oh, you know what? Rapture might be nice for the pastel de nata, because it says like this religious. connotation. So if spin is here, then let's put a roll. Maybe on a cupcake? And eclair would make sense for the roll, right? No scope. What no scope is 360, it's not 180 no scope. So seduce, we should put on something like rumbaba or cream puff. Like both of these are highly erotic. Actually, no, wait a minute. We have to put the roll on the punch roll. But it would make sense to put it on a roll on a punch roll. But I want them to kind of be close together. So what if we're gonna put this seduce on the rumbaba? We're gonna go flip and swap. Doesn't have to make sense. Let's put a cheeky snatch on the brownie. I just want to learn some more about taiyaki, just to have like a feeling of what people associate with this. Doesn't say. Ah, Amatsuri. Ah, for the Japanese, the way you eat the snack is important. They like to believe that how you start eating your taiyaki reveals your personality. Do you start with the head? You're an optimist and rather serene, but sometimes aggressive person. Would you like to rather eating from the tail? You are calm, romantic. Okay, you gotta be careful about how you eat the teriyaki. Okay. I'm thinking maybe the divination on the teriyaki. Wait a minute. So rapture. Yeah, it makes sense to put the rapture maybe on the final one. And pastel de nata would be kind of a good finale. It's a very powerful ability. Okay, let's put it like this. Then I'm thinking maybe about divination on a teriyaki. I'm also thinking I don't want to be changing the order of the things too much, so I'm already thinking a little bit about okay. So it would be good to have a stellar somewhere like here in this area, and have another stellar somewhere here. So maybe Noseke will be stellar. I want the roll and spin. Kind of want to get them out because they should be unlocked later. I think they're kind of like more powerful abilities, I feel. So flip and swap, they're here, that's good. But you know, roll for spin for the donut kind of makes sense. So let's get the punch roll higher up. Oops. Yeah, I feel like teriyaki also maybe is a... So wait, so what is going to be the second seduce? What was seduce? I can change the order. Let's put a stellar. Definitely, we're going to have a stellar as the second to last unlock. I mean, it doesn't introduce anything new, but I think like for a high-end build, I think you want to have a lot of stellars. On the other hand... No, I think we want to have stellar earlier. There's where the next stellar goes. So what else? Maybe order? Maybe that's more of a strategic kind of thing. Yeah, let's put an order right here. And then roll and roll and spin here. That would mean the punch roll is definitely here. And yeah, let's put the spin on the donut. I just like the spin on the donut. Let's put the divination after the roll, so we gotta get them a bit closer together. Let's make the Nuss-Ecke stellar. Let's make maybe the Eclair stellar. And then there's just like I want to have scone to be there earlier. So let's move everything down. So the scone gets here. And then like something like this, yes. And the scone will have the 180 then. It's a bit of crazy. Let's maybe... Let's put the swap on the scone. Ah, yeah, all of the noms. That's a good collection of emojis, I have to say. I should maybe save them for later. Wait, why is there soup in there? What's wrong with you? Why did you put soup in there? Can I paste it in Notepad? Yeah, it kind of works. Oh no, it doesn't like me to save this. Because it doesn't... Let's go UTF-8. Yeah. Okay. So I think this is good. So the finale is going to be Pastel de Nata with Rapture. I think Rapture is a nice finale for the game. And then Cannoli, it's going to be also the most expensive to unlock. And then Cannoli for the Order. I think Order is also a very powerful ability. Divination, yeah, it's also nice. Yeah, I kind of don't like that the Divination Order are so close together though. It would be nice to have Divination maybe earlier. So maybe Rumbaba and yeah, let's be. What was Seduce again? Yeah. Yeah, I think the 180 should be. Yeah, let's put the 180 on a fish, on a Taiyaki, and a cream puff gets there. Yeah, 180 is like this crazy ability. I talked about Mononoke, so your background music, but actually I think I made a mistake. It was rather Totoro. Yeah, I figured myself because it was stuck in my head and I was Googling for it. And I was like, I found a Mononoke remix, but it didn't sound anything like it. And I was like, yeah, that's Mononoke, but that's not the sound that we heard yesterday. And I figured out. Yeah, I think the one that we heard was, I can maybe play it. Because I have it saved on my desktop. Do I have it? Come on. Where do I have it? Maybe on this. Oh, there we go.
Well, I'll get straight to the point. I found marijuana in the house. Well, I never thought of myself.
I found marijuana in the house. Oh no. I think it's this one, right? It's from Corazora. Looks so good. Okay, so I think we got everything associated correctly. So let me just get the powers in order. It's a fantastic song. I mean, the original song is fantastic, and it just like made it a lot more cooler. I'm thinking the Stellar should be... Nussecke should be is more pedestrian. I think we should have the Nussecke do the swap, and the Scone should be Stellar. So yeah, this guy, and this is Mononoke, by the way. It's not as good. I mean, the music is great, but the remix just like... Okay, so now figuring out how much unlocking costs. I think we should have 2 buns that cost 1 to unlock. I think this is fair. Brownie and Eclair are perfect things to unlock early on. And then I think we should have 2 that cost maybe 3 or some. 3 is something that you can pull off in a single playthrough. And I think it might be worthwhile to vamp it up at this point. So I'm thinking... And then the final one's gonna be like 20? Yeah, sure, why not? Something like this, that's what I thought. It's just like a gut feeling. And we're gonna see how this works. It's okay. It's an okay remix. I don't mind it too much, but it's just nothing against this other guy. It's just too much of a wannabe kind of like thing. This is just like nice and mellow, keeping things simple. I think this is the kind of things I'm into right now, very much. Yeah, and also the pancake flip we have to... Oh yeah, I wanted to see if there's some kind of like saying, Japanese saying, head over heels. Yeah. Even Kappa can get carried away by the river. Even Koboro make mistakes with his brush. Even Fool has one talent. 10 people, 10 colors. Countless skies of badgers. One stone, 2 birds. A coin to a cat. That's cool. That's funny. Neko Niko Ban. Oh, that's so cute. A bee to a crying face. I've heard it go around. Isogaba Mavare. Mavare might be a good one. Yeah, that is a good chill. That is the good chill hop that we're talking about, right? Okay, so let's see if Mavare, like, translate Google. Let's see what do Mavare. How do you translate Mavare? Running around. Oh, it doesn't actually let me select the kanji. Oh, dang. If you hurry. Oh. Roundabout. Upside down. Huh. Sakasa. Let's just call it Sakasa. Wait, but does the fish still have the I hope they didn't change the power. Oh, it's still, yeah, Sakasa.
How come you don't want me, man?
Okay, we can fill in also the names of the missing pastries because we're kind of like already committed. No waffles. I will have some sad people about waffles, but technically the fish, the Japanese fish, is a waffle, right? That's how I will rationalize it towards me. So something went wrong. Okay, pastel de nata, cannoli, Taiyaki, punch roll. Oh, yeah, no. Punch roll, scone, no second. Oh, there's no rumbaba. There's the price. That's also something I want to sell, the price. So it's like 1 1 3 3 8 8 8 14 14 14 and 20 20. Yeah. Oh. Oh, yeah. I should maybe put in a skip there. I'm gonna put a skip on this button. Ah, that's okay. We're gonna put it on an X. Interesting, something doesn't work. Ah, I think I know what. Got it. So maybe that's also bad. Okay, never mind. Let's just not do the skip then. Perfect. Love it. Cool. So I will now check this in, baby. That's what we're gonna do. Ah, not power. Oh, jeez. I described it wrong. So this is not power, but Buns. Pastry stat tweaks. Let's call this like that. Okay, I will do a small break and I'll be right back with you.
Sois gentil. Ne reste pas trop loin de moi, s'il te plaît. Arrête, pourquoi est-ce que tu ris?
Je ris parce que finalement, tu n'es pas aussi forte que tu veux le faire croire.
Alors vas-y, explique-moi. Pourquoi toi t'as pas peur?
It is me. I have returned to make this game in front of you, together with you. Okay, I'm not a really good hip-hopper. Sometimes when I hip-hop, I lose confidence. Okay, so while I was making a break, I made some tea. And while I was making a tea, I had an epiphany. Or rather, I remembered something. I remembered that one of the abilities, the 360 ability, or as we call it, the Taiyaki. No, we call this some. It's. Always wanted to have like a delay in there, but I felt like I couldn't. Well, now I can. Check it. Contract killer. Let's try this. We want to go to the shop. Saksa. Oh, it's already equipped. Good. Okay, so let's make it like ×5. It's not bad, but I think it has to be slower. Yeah. Good evening, Friedrich. How are you doing? I hope you are well on this rainy evening. When it rains outside and so rainy. Rainy. Brownie. I know rainy doesn't rhyme with brownie. It's just my bad hip hop. Again, confidence. I thought it was here. I forgot what is it? Is it like SPD? I think it's SPD, right? Yes, SPD. You're moderately good. That sounds great. I take moderately good anytime. Any day of the week. Let's first see if we can even make them go slower. And then we're gonna worry about everything else later. Okay, see, this works now. So this is better, but I don't like the weight. I think the speed is good. The weight is not good. I don't like how they... Maybe I can do like a counter, like a normal counter. I think it should be just from, right? Yeah, I think that kind of like looks nice. Maybe just adding the X in there just to make it a bit more snazzy. Let's get I want to have them more spread around, so it's kind of like more of like a twist, because right now like the entire row goes at the same time. Yeah, that looks better. Actually, maybe we're just gonna go X times 4 or something like this. Yeah, that seems better. So that looks like more like a twist, you know. Let's do like a base weight. That was good, a bit too much. Let's go down to 10. Okay, let's go a bit slower. And let's pump up the separation between them. Yeah, I like that better. That's good. Oh, look! And because of that, we can do like this. What the bar? This game is already so inviting. It's just so fun to just start like, I can do that. Yeah, boy! So this looks good. Yeah, let me clean this up a little bit. I think we can so just making sure that we are actually saving any tokens. So we are at not 790.98. We saved 3 tokens. Yes! Yes! Okay. Checking this in. Just like so. Yeah, we still don't have the inf mode counter. So that's kind of like a feature that we want to add. I want to also definitely make the shake box if stuck and beautify the store. One of the the ways I want to beautify the store I can actually implement now. So I wanted to draw the loadout below the loadout. Let's try this. Higher. Higher. Higher still, 1 higher. And then we are gonna draw the line. Like so. Oh. You know what? What? I'm saying what? Listen, man. Listen, man. I don't think you understand. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's way too down. Why is it so far down? Oh, it's because it should be 25. My favorite number is 25. Uh-huh. When in doubt, add a line to your design. Always clarifies things. This comes from so we're playing, I know, Pictionary, or like this kind of a game where you draw something and other people have to guess it, with a friend of mine back in the days when I was in high school. And there was a friend of mine who didn't draw that great, but he was like very optimistic about his skills. And so his team had like the hardest time understanding what he drew at first, because it looked like completely insane. But then he always drew a box around it, and suddenly somebody like randomly guessed it. And it's kept repeating. So it became a thing where it's like, oh, and just when in doubt, just draw a box around. It's going to be fine. People will figure it out. The box is the thing that makes it. I tell you, man, ever since I never thought about design the same, you know. It kind of stuck with me. It's like, why? But also it feels so right. I do not understand. Oh, because it's C print. Wait, that's too crazy. Yep. Yes. And actually, I kind of wanna. Have the mode where you can examine your loadout. Loud. Let's call this loadout. Do, 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 dee, do, 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 do. Wait, this is bad. What we want to do here is if UI mode equals pick. Is it pick mode? I think it's pick mode, right? Pick mode, yeah. Else, and so in this mode we want to get out. Oh, look how we're burning. We're burning so many tokens for this. But I kind of want people to be able to like look at their loadout. I think it's important. Okay, and now the drawing needs to also work. So if you add Pico equals Pico. I don't care about this too much. Let's try this. Okay. I also want to in update mode. This. If UI mode equals load out, then load out curve X. Okay, so the idea here now is that you can that will scroll to the thing that you have in your loadout. And you cannot do anything about it. I mean, it's a bit bad that we have the cursor here. But I think it's kind of to distinguish it what we are actually picking right now. I want to show the cursor here, because the problem that we're having here is if I show the cursor in the store on the actual bun, then it doesn't make sense that we actually then, you know, activating the pick, activating the... That's a bit weird. This interface is a bit messy. I know what we could do. Yeah, we could do something the following. We could draw the side arrows when we are... Yeah, that makes sense. So we kind of know what we're controlling, right? Because the problem is... you don't know what you're actually controlling in this thing, because like what will happen when I press buttons, right? It's kind of like a bit ambiguous. It's not quite as how you call it, disciplined as otherwise. So maybe we're just gonna grab. Luckily, we have like these beautiful things, and we can just put them in shop. Wait, why is this drawn now? We should put it here. And do it after we draw the buns. So let's put it like 10 and 117. The Y position is going to be 57. Let's just see how that looks. It looks not bad. Not sure why 117. Oh, I see. Yeah, now it's better. I want to move it one down. And even more inside. Let's see. Should I maybe bring it a bit closer in? I wonder. Okay, so this would be one design, but what if we... bring this really close to home? Yeah, might be actually even better. Yeah, I think it kind of like brings it more on focus. So it's kind of like, oh yeah, I'm selecting this thing now, you know, and I can also move sideways. This also makes, yeah, okay. Yeah, it's kind of like, because it's moving, it kind of like grabs your attention. It's like, oh, okay, here, I'm here, you know. I mean, instead of loadout, we could write menu, right? I just like, it's just like the inside joke. I was like laughing about this so much that it's a pastry loadout. Maybe we should be like, okay, let's just include menu. Or it's today's special or something like this. Thank you for the confirmation, Livsot. Appreciate. What happens if this is called menu? I don't know. Let's just return the loadout for now. Let's see maybe if there's a nice thesaurus. Table, spread, carte du jour. I mean, French is kind of it's kind of oof. I don't hate the French though. I don't hate the carte du jour. But still, it like sounds like a restaurant, and it's not really like a restaurant. I like the French style because it's kind of like that's what you associate with pastries and sweet stuff. But carte du jour sounds like you're in a restaurant and you like, you know, the waiter is giving you a menu and you're like, oh, you know. And that's not Mai-Chan Sweet Buns. Mai-Chan has like a little pastry store. You go there, you know, you get something, and she gives you she gives you like a bag, and then you eat it at home. It's not like something where you buy a coffee or something, you know. At least not how I think about this. I mean, even a coffee, you wouldn't have a carte du jour in a coffee. Like maybe you would get a card in a coffee shop when you want to eat something, like actually have like a dinner or breakfast or something. If you just want to have a pastry, then you would just grab. Oh yeah, I'm gonna grab. You will see it there. You won't like you won't order it from a la carte, you know. So that's low. Buffet. See, that's something. Counter. Counter would be also nice. Counter sounds might be okay. It also fits pretty nicely. Yeah, that's counter sound might be fine. Maybe your counter? Or my chance? Nah, your. Yeah, I think your counter, because if it's counter, then it might seem like, okay, wait, is this... Or store counter? because a counter sounds like it's countering something, and we're already like in a place where we're talking about game rules. So it's like, wait, is that a counter? Like, are we countering something? Store counter, yeah. Is it a store or a shop? Oh, I don't want to have it store counter though, because we are in a store, so that kind of makes no sense, right? So where, like, maybe people might think, oh, this is the store counter, and that's where we're buying stuff. Inventory might be okay, but that sounds so. Shop counter, boutique, deli. Catalog, itemization, schedule, register. Let's go with your counter. I think your counter makes clear that this is not somebody's store, but actually your counter that we're talking about, right? Oops. Ah, I didn't want to do that. Oops, that's too much. So, wait, 100 was not okay, so let's 105. Okay, so we just 101. There we go. And we are now 100 tokens away from the end. Yeah, okay, so I really want to have the beautify. There's still one thing I want to change about the store. Maybe we can do it now, huh? I want to show how you exit the store. We're not showing how you exit the store. The question is where. Let's tweak this in AGBIC. Let's not tweak it in AGBIC. Let's tweak it in Photoshop. I think it's better prepared. Oh, look at this, our logo for today. Sleepy music. Sleepy. So I'm thinking maybe pushing everything a little bit closer. Ever so slightly. So let's see. Christ, is the story music as fast as the game music? Maybe it should be nice and slow down to 10 to 15 BPM less to get a more relaxed mood. Dude, there's no way we can slow it down. It's just not possible. We used every single sound effect in this game. We don't have any space to do any kind of music manipulation. So what the story music is actually the sum of the tracks from the title music. That's it. We just isolated some of the tracks from the title music. Something that we can do, and something that Sebastian will be working on, perhaps, is to tone down the volume a little bit. That's something we can do. But we cannot change the speed. And actually, also he suggested that the speed of the title screen should be definitely different than the speed of the in-game music. The title music should be different than from the in-game music, because he thought they should be distinguished from each other. It should be different piece of music. Okay, that's good. I think we're gonna move this in one. So yeah, we're arriving at the point where we have to say no to a lot of ideas that otherwise wouldn't be a problem. But it's just like the nature of Pico-8. That's why we're working with this. It's a pain, but it's a good pain, you know. Let's put it like this. It's nice. Gotcha! It's a bit cramped, but that allows us to write something like But I'm already thinking about how to continue this project. I'm having a blast with this game. It's not a very highbrow kind of game, but I like it a lot. It's very cute. So I'm already considering, how to maybe bring it to other platforms or other engines, so we can make all the features possible that Pico-8 wouldn't allow us to. Okay, so now let's pick a good color for this. The contrast is extreme. It's a bit distracting. Maybe if we make it gray and then add some background. Like this. I don't like it because it kind of like draws a lot of attention because there's like this little box down here. But then also it's kind of like difficult to read, so it's like that's maybe better. Or what if we do like a line? Again, this menu is a mess. If I had more tokens, I would probably turn it into like 2 separate menus or something, or make like or make really like make the layout change as you do stuff. So you would only see the buns, and then you would press a button, and then you know the loadout would fly in. I don't know, something like that. Maybe something like this would be nice. Yeah, okay, that's. I like the separation. Like this, the line brings more structure to this. Again, draw a square about your stuff. People will understand a lot better what's happening. Just draw a box. It's fine. Nah, I think we can just go all the way. That kind of like makes clear that this is a different thing, different area we're discussing here. What if that different area also was looking? Nah, we already tried that. No, it's okay. What if, and I'm just spitballing here. Maybe it will look bad. Probably it would look bad. But what if we just have like a dot pattern? You know what I'm saying? Oops. Do I hate this? Do I like the line better? I mean, this is just like really like rearranging the stairs on the Titanic, but rearranging the stairs on the Titanic, the chairs on the Titanic. So what does look better? Like it was kind of a nice detail that there was. That's more noise. It's gonna be easier to program, and the difference is not that dramatic. So, okay, so let's try to make this implement it so it looks like this. And we're gonna start from the bottom. The bottom, Lebowski, yeah. 8-5. Lebowski. We came from the bottom. We are the nihilists. We don't believe in anything. We don't believe in anything because we are nihilist. Yeah. We starting our new career as hip-hop band because in Germany that's a thing to do right now. Actually, my accent is all over the place there. 118, okay. 118. And I want to go to 127 and 118. $121. What do the tower? Oh, also compressed size is also almost there. Interesting. Yeah, this is the end of the game now. Yep, that's good. Just slightly wrong color. Okay. Now. That should be 85. That looks correct. I'm shocked. Perfect. Maybe lower? Yeah, that kind of looks better. Maybe lower. Make it like centered. Yeah. Okay. Now the pick buttons. That should be at 71. Oops, no, that was a text. What we want to do is first is this. Yes, 71 here and 71 here. So wait, how many pixels have we moved this? 9, so 8 pixels up. Seems wrong. Yes, it's wrong, obviously. But wait, what's the? It should be 4 pixels distance to the edge. It's oh, it looks like it's correct. Okay, so just not the text has to be just like 3 down. Okay, that's correct. And then so the tops here should be at 53. The tops of the plates. 53. Wait, so 53 and then 52 the bun. Something is not right. Okay. So something is. Oh, right. So 51, right? Let's try this. 52. Okay. Yeah, those cursors have to be further up. Even further up. Yeah, that looks correct. It's kind of odd. And finally, this text, the caption, has to be also changed. $44. Seriously? Just 1 pixel? That's actually kind of weird. Okay. Can we get away with 43? Yeah, gives them a bit more space. Wait. Oh, the text is weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird. The donut, it kind of forgets its caption. Yeah. Okay. Good. So this is all I wanted to do with the beautify. Oh man, 90 tokens left. That feels just so bad. Technically, it's fine. You know, it's there's not too much left. It's fine. Okay, but yeah. So there's like how much do you stream? I wanted to do something. So I don't know if we should implement something else like pixel arting. I think pixel arting might be a bit because I want to like end in like half an hour. I'm a bit tired. So pixel arting for half an hour. I don't know if we're gonna get anywhere, but maybe we can make the inf mode counter like a preliminary inf mode counter, perhaps. Let's do that. It's not gonna be difficult. I just want to draw some stuff on there. Show end screen. There we go. Oh. So ST Buns is what we want to be just drawing somewhere on the screen. No, not update. We want to put it in draw. Something like this. Okay, just print something, whatever. I want to see something. Okay, the problem is now it has to be higher. And it has to be like 6. No, it has to be like 5. No, actually 13 is the right number. Higher still. Lower. Higher. Okay. So why did ST Buns didn't work? Where are we starting with ST Buns? I thought, yeah, there it is. So what is, oh, maybe it just, yeah, okay, got it. So we have to like ST Buns dot dot, like something like this. You have to like typecast it into a string. Oh no. Yeah, now it works. So I'm thinking of doing something like number box. Like this, and we can leave out this. And number box will be very similar to this text here, but we are gonna do, it's gonna be flexible, so it's like function number box. So we have to calculate the width, which is going to be this times 4. Times 4 plus 3. And then local real x equals, because we always want it to be centered, I guess, right? X minus divided by 2. Let's floor this guy. So we're gonna write this here, here, with plus 1, y plus 1, hi Molinus. And then 7 is gonna be that's the height, that's gonna stay there. And then it's gonna be x, y plus 2. And this line, that was the shadow. We don't need that. Okay, let's see how this works. Okay, still something wrong. Oh, I hate this. It cannot get a length. Oh my gosh, 20, yeah, very few tokens left. Oh, underscore. I've seen some editors, but I gotta say, smiley face, what I'm watching. You are watching a editor called, or like an engine called Pico-8. And it is a fantasy console. Fantasy consoles typically are basically like an engine with a built-in editor, where you can make the games for the engine directly in the game, or like in the engine. And Pico-8 is like the most famous one. It's very low resolution, and it has like a built-in code editor, built-in graphics editor, built-in map editor, built-in sound editor. Everything you want, you need to make a full-fledged game is inside this thing. And we are now almost finished with this puzzle game, but we are struggling with this kind of interface problem that's we don't really know where the friggin' errors come from. Like I swear everything I did was correct. This is not my mistake. This is everything. Aha. Ah. Hey, it even looks good. Oh, pretty cool project. I've done some game dev in Chip 8. If you know that. Chip 8 I'm not familiar with. Or was it like one of the Chip 8? An interpreted programming language developed by Joseph Weisbecker. Is that the one in the mid-1970s? 1970s? Not familiar with. But who would have thought that fantasy consoles existed in the 70s? Crazy. Huh. Seems like a similar approach, kind of. I'm not sure if it's inspired by Chip 8. There's the development, how Pico-8 was developed is the guy who developed is very eccentric. And I met him in Japan. He's kind of like working from Japan now, from Tokyo. I actually met him personally. I love him. He's so. It's hard to explain. To put my words into words. It's hard to put my words into words. You know what? Let's why we. Yeah, we know that this box should be always at least 2 pixels wide. So time to hack things. Max, comma 2. Oops. I don't like how it's like down there, like, and it should be in the middle there, but I think it's like it's. Wait a minute, why didn't it work? Oh, right. It's supposed to be 2 times 4 plus 3. 11. That's right. Okay. So we're at a token limit here, but if we copy this and actually rewrite this guy here, then we can actually save a bunch of tokens. So that was why I did this whole exercise here. So if we get this, yeah, I'm wondering why it just shouldn't be a big problem. I wonder why this ST Buns didn't want to. Whatever. And then -2, 16, 15. Let's try this. It worked, ladies. Yes, Chris, yes! Perfect. See? Okay. And are you sure that SD Buns doesn't work? It doesn't work. It's sometimes Pico-8 is just baffling to me. It will save something in as a string and then we'll continue to do math with it. Okay, so I was thinking maybe putting it all the way up in the screen. Maybe what about that? Oh, let's maybe not. Yeah, let's do it like this. 10. I like that better, I think. I think this might be a better place for it. Yeah, it looks more like high score, right? Let's see how far we can get. What kind of loadout do we even have? Saxa, table flip, and nom. Okay, nom. No, with nom I'm fine. like we have to do a table flip here. Yeah, boy! Oh, yes, no problem. Yeah. Let's do it like this. Yeah! Look at that combo! Oh no, but we're stuck now. Maybe we should eat something. Let's just do a table flip. Oh yeah. Okay, let's just nom. It's still the best score, yay! I feel maybe, what if there's a slight delay before we go from the game to... So let's see, update, is it update game? No, update end screen, I think. Yeah, there we go. Let's do the fade out. Because I feel like the fade out is a bit too sudden, so maybe we just gonna do the fade out like the other fade outs. What are the other fade outs? Oh, this one. Like this. Okay, let's try this. Yeah, boy! I don't think we're gonna survive this very long. Oof. Oof. Tall order. Yeah, this is gonna be it, probably. No! Survive. No. Okay. Good, 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 good. Let's check this in and then so there's still this, shake the box if stuck. We're down to just 40 tokens. Yeah. How do we do this? So wait. So let me see if after clear creels. I'm just checking stuff. It's fine. I'm just checking stuff. Yeah. Check over. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so we do. Maybe do. Would have something like shake box. Right? And then we would go. Okay, and then the shake box allows us here where do we draw the box? Where's the box? Oh, there we go. Oh, I can see the limit approaching right there. It's. Oh, I. Something's wrong. Yeah, I added to the wrong value. Okay, let's try something like this. Okay, I think we can do something like this. Then a 2, I think we can remove. Let's try this. I think we can be even faster. It's a bit too hectic, which is surprising. Still too hectic. Why is it so hectic? just two sine waves multiply with each other. It shouldn't be that hectic. Okay, let's bring this down to 6 and down to 5. Sometimes it takes ages. Okay, it's okay. So you know what? We make it just always shake for now. Okay, so it's not shaking. 0.5 was too. Okay. Oh, maybe you have to. I have to do once. Okay. No, that's too little. Yeah, that seems correct. Let's write like this. And then obviously we need to add this to the print as well. We could call it Schrodinger's box, yeah. Maybe Schrödinger is Mai-Chan's cat or something like that. The idea is that you have like something up there that is kind of like sometimes like reminding you, like, hey, maybe you should do that thing, you know. Let's make it 8 and go even further down to 5. Oh, it's actually too little. Maybe there's the mouse inside, that's right! That's good. Okay, how do we know if we are? Oh no, we're over tokens. No. It happened, guys. Have you ever heard about Mai-Chan's mouse? It's a paradox. Okay, we reached the end of the line. What a bumski. Can we save tokens like this? I always wondered. No, we can't. We need to save 3 tokens somewhere. It's not gonna be that difficult. What is this even for? We probably don't need it for anything. Fine. Wait. We don't need it for anything. What do we need it for? Oh, yeah, we need it for this. Good night, Benedict. So what is this for? I think this is drawing the shadow, right? Turns 13 into 6. Yeah, that draws the shadow underneath. And then it turns 7 into 6. 7 into 6. Wait. Double equals. Yeah. I didn't actually need that. That just draws. Oh no, I actually do need that. No, never mind. That draws the cards underneath. No, all of this isn't necessary. Well, you know, we can always save tokens in the old-fashioned way. Before we forget about that, yeah. I'm not gonna go overboard with these kind of things because I want still have some control over what's happening. I don't mind these guys because this is like, you know, okay, we know that this is. I just want to have like clear array here. I don't want to be changing these things. It's just like a bunch of arrays that we're generating here. That's fine. But for whenever we have like some kind of value, I don't want to be. I want to cluster them logically. So we don't have to, like, if we want to change them after all later on, not completely. Mailbox. What is? Oh yeah, sure. We don't use the mailbox too often, funny enough. Do we need Ortbun and Ortnum? Is this something that we actually need? So, yeah. So, by the way, also I thought here. No, it's fine. So if ord is not equals nil and ord bun is equals ord bun. Ah, okay. So ord bun and ord. Wait. So what is ord num then? Oh yeah, it's kind of like we're saving what the current selected bun and so forth is. Yeah, that makes sense. Do we need ord max anywhere? Like everywhere we have ord max, we can just replace it with 4. I'm gonna delete it and see if there's... What is auto row T? Okay, these are stats. I'm fine with stats. Okay. So what is auto row T? Oh yeah, okay, that's waiting. That's a timer to wait for. And ES wait is end screen wait. Okay, got it. I don't think we need to set the shape. Oh, we need to, because if it's set to nothing. Let's try to see. Oh, we can get rid of it. Let's see if it will actually shake now. Hey! Always when you want just to get stuck, you never get stuck. It's so funny. Suddenly it's like this incredible run where it's like, Oh, it wasn't an infinite. Oh, I was stuck there for a second. Now I'm stuck. Good. So I don't want to be, again, I don't want to put everything into a huge line. I want to be, I want to put everything like in meaningful clusters for now. Okay. Shakebox if stuck is also done. Okay guys, so this is gonna be it for today. I will check this in and I will give you a link to the current version so you can try it out if you want to. Again, if you see any problems, any issues, let me know. I will do some playtesting myself now because now we already have like kind of like everything like gameplay wise. I want to especially see how long. So if you have the time, it would be great if you try to play through the entire game and try to unlock all of the buns. Because that's something that I want to check. Like if maybe the game gets too grindy at the end, like 20 coins for the last unlocks might be too much. I want to make like this is something I wanted to find out, like the curve of how the unlocks get more expensive. So that's something I want to be figuring out. So if you have any feedback on that, I would greatly appreciate it. You know, if you don't have the time, then I'm no biggie. Shaky box. But yeah, that's kind of like the things that I want to be testing out now. Sadly, no pixel art after all today. But I think we figured out other stuff that was more important, or no, not more important, that we just chose to prioritize here. So there might not be a stream tomorrow. I might come in very late and do like a you know, here's me and maybe like for 1 hour or two. The problem is like there's like exactly in the time slot where I usually stream, there's like a bunch of errands I want to be doing. I have to go like downtown and check some stuff out, and later on we're gonna have like a Netrunner session, which I also want to be doing. So again, there might be no time to slot in a stream, which is really bad. And the same thing with Friday. So we might not see each other until like Monday. Again, I will seek out possibilities to sneak in a little stream every now and then, but I can't promise because it's kind of difficult to plan this ahead. I have like a Netrunner tournament in the weekend. It's like Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Like all three will be like Netrunner, and there will be time before and after when I return from the tournament. I will be tired. It's kind of difficult to. I also want to hang out with people, so it's kind of like it's going to be a busy weekend. Is what I'm saying. Good. So let me share with you the file first. Thank you so much. Yeah, sorry for so I again, don't give up yet. Just follow me on. So something you can do is you can, if you're on YouTube, you can go there. There's like a button you can press, which is go subscribe, and if you press that bell, then you will get an email whenever I go online, and that will kind of help you maybe to catch me. And if you're on Twitch, then over there is like a follow button that also helps, you know. Yeah. Otherwise, you can just watch my Twitter. I will always tweet out when I'm gonna go online. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer. The next step is kind of like a really fun step too. Like we're gonna like pixel art the remaining buns. Good. Okay, so this is the current version. And you can try it out and let me know how this works if you have the time. Thank you so much for dropping by. It was a great pleasure. As always, it's really fun to do those streams. When I finish this game, I will have to think about some other things. Oh, illustrations followed. Nice! When I just lost my train of thought. Yeah, when I finish with Mai-Chan Sweet Buns, I have to come up with some kind of other excuse to continue streaming because this is really doing wonders to my productivity, I have to say. All right, guys. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.